Now, my next guest beat One Direction and Cher Lloyd to be crowned the winner of the X Factor in 2010. Since then, he's sold millions of albums and is currently starring alongside Beverly Knight in the West End show Memphis.
Like a Sunday morning prayer, just one more drink and you'll see God everywhere. Like a sad old melody, up but sets you free. That's how Memphis lives in me.
And Matt Cardle is with me now. Why are you pointing at the screen?
No, I just haven't seen that before. I was like, sorry.
That's you every night on stage.
It is. Is that what it looks like?
That's exactly what it looks like. Do you know, it's amazing. I saw you the day before your first night.
You did, yes.
Of Memphis. And now the reviews have been incredible. Standing ovations every night. How does it feel?
I just feel incredibly lucky. I keep saying this, but it's because it's true, you know. It's such an amazing show, such an amazing cast, and like I say, to work with Beverly every night is just a total honour. And you know, every time I turn the corner from around the back of the company and watch her walk to the front of the stage, standing ovation, everybody just leaps to their feet, and it's you can see why when you come and see the show.
Well, you know, everybody I know who's seen it says it's fantastic, and they come back again and again. It's one of the shows that people want to keep going back to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And now Beverly, isn't it because of Beverly that you're in the show?
Well, yeah, I mean, I was in the studio working on a new album, and my manager called me and said, we just had Beverly Knight on the phone saying that she wants us to come down and see the show with regards to, you know, they're looking for a new Huey. So I just said yes. I mean, if...
Had it crossed your mind to do anything like this before?
No, not really. There was talk of maybe doing once the one that Ronan Keating did, but I wasn't too sure. I mean, I went down and did an audition just as an experience, really, and to get my mouth around the Irish accent and things like that. And you know, it didn't happen, but everything for a reason, because now this is happening. And when I got the call from Memphis, I was like, okay, this theatre thing hasn't gone away, and back it came, and now look.
So when you did the audition, was Beverly there with you? Did you do the audition with her?
She wasn't initially. She wasn't there. It was just me and a guy called lovely guy called Nick Finlow, who took my first audition. And then a couple of days after, Beverly was in, and that was quite something. When she, I mean, I've seen Bev, you know, in concert before and on CD and things like that. But to see her and to hear her singing as close as we are now in a room, it's quite something to behold. And I was taken aback initially. I had to catch my breath a couple of times.
So have you now been bitten by that acting bug?
Well, I've been asked this a few times now, whether I
sorry.
like... No, I didn't mean it like that. No, I just, you know, and I've been saying, you know, I love acting. Initially I thought I can't really say that, I've done one role, yet, you know, Huey goes through the full spectrum of emotions in the show, so there's a bit of everything, and I love everything. There's not one scene where I'm like, oh, you know, so I genuinely, you know, do love it. So yes, I think
that sounds like a yes.
The answer.
Because Shane Ward's, of course, just gone into Coronation Street.
Has he?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh, awesome.
So you could EastEnders. No, they're not here. Don't worry. They're not about to leap out and say, Matt, would you like a part in EastEnders? But you know, TV role.
Look, I never say never. You know,
that's the best way to be.
Never say never.
You've had quite an amazing few years. I mean, obviously, you know, it's been in the papers. We don't need to talk about all the stuff that you've gone through. But recently you've had a bit of a battle because you gave up smoking. I never thought you would, ever.
Do you know what?
You never not had a cigarette in your hand.
No, do you know what? It's quite strange, and it was a strange thing the other day. I said to Nathan, my manager, I was like, do you know what? I was thinking on the train over, I don't think about smoking anymore. It's like I was thinking about not thinking about smoking, but I genuinely don't think about it anymore.
Until people like me remind you about it.
Now I desperately want to smoke.
No.
I mean, I used the hypnotism, and it totally worked. It worked once, then something happened, and I started smoking again. But then it's totally worked, and you know, every now and again, just when I first started, you'll pull into a train station, or you'll, get to the end of a car journey, and your mind will go cigarette, and then you'll be like, and then the thought is gone as soon as it arrives. And
good for you.
Yeah, that's great.
Good for you. No drinking, no smoking, and lots of water. You told me that's all you drink.
Yeah, soon no fun and no talking.
No. Let's talk about One Direction, because of course you know the guys very well, because you were all in X Factor together. What do you think about, first of all, Zayn going, and then that they're taking this hiatus?
Do you know what? Like, I think they deserve it. They've been working tirelessly for 5 years. I don't think they've stopped, touring for 5 years. I mean, there we are, bless them. And why not have a break? The thing is, when I met those boys, they were between 16 and 19, I think. And for 5 years, they need a chance to chill out and, and be kids for a bit, because they still are kids, And
you're still in touch with them, aren't you?
Yeah, Harry's been great, and, they all love them.
And
Zayn leaving, I generally can't wait to hear what they come out with as well in their solo stuff. I think Zayn's going to surprise us the most.
Well, and you've got an album hopefully at the end of the year as well.
That's
It's
right.
always lovely to see you, Matt.
And you,
Thank you very much.